The last extended application I wanted to discuss is the steel column scheduler. This is another experimental uh, extended application uh, that allows you to create GA drawings that include steel column schedule line work information. It's a tool that has a lot of, I believe, customization and flexibility to help you achieve the appearance that you're looking for creating graphical column schedules. In the past, the way that you could do this, I mean, was a very manual approach where you create views of the model and then you would, create the line work around it and then call it all your annotations and everything, either from the model or just manually. So let me show you how this works. I'm going to launch my column scheduler application. And what it allows you to do is have several sheets that what you do is you pick the objects in the model, you pick the columns in the model that you want on the schedule. So here I'm not going to go through showing how I set it up, but basically show you one I already have set up and what it looks like. And when I select it, it shows you which columns are actually a part of it. And then I have the ability to set up my drawing layouts. I can load whatever titles and everything, title blocks and GA drawing properties are going to be used. I can set scaling, the size of it. I can also come in and edit the levels. I set up manually the levels for the different column levels, and then per drawing I can even turn on and off which of those levels that I want to use on a given column schedule. So this could be for higher buildings where you only have, like on one sheet, maybe levels 5 through 10. Okay, so you would just uncheck every 1 through 4 and leave 5 through 10 checked. Then also on the settings 1 and settings 2 are additional settings for just the appearance of everything, and I'll show you what the drawing looks like and with the symbols. Then you also have the ability to add user-defined attribute information or even model variable information like the elevation information into rows within the schedule. So a lot of customization here. So if I go ahead, I'm going to say update because it was already created. I get this preview that shows me all the all the data basically that's going to be sent across, and then I'll go ahead and hit create schedule. Alright, so here is my drawing. Alright, so first of all, I can see that all my notes have come in. My base plate elevation, this is actually just taking the column bottom elevation and listing it. If I had any like base plate type, that's just looking at the user defined attribute that we have within the design properties tab. Okay, so that's a user, like the engineer would put that into the model and then it can show up here. Now here we can see our graphical column information. This is all just line work. These aren't model views. These are line work that is placed exactly based on the geometry from the model. Even these little marks like the these little symbols at the bottom for the bottom of the base plate, the splices, you have all the customization, have different line work and colors for these. Alright, then you can have the elevation information called out. You have the customization for what's called out on the top and bottom, the grid information listed out, and then even marks. These are chronological marks. It's listing out each column individually in the drawing, so it's not doing a grouping. Okay, but this is a little bit different than if you group columns in the past, but this will list them out individually, and it writes this mark into the design group mark. You have the setting to write that into the model user defined attribute called design group mark, or any UDA for that matter, and then that you can call that out on your drawings. So then you could call out this column mark on the GA drawing plan as well, just to synchronize everything together. So I think this is a really good step. We're excited to have our customers start using this and giving us feedback. Again, you can give us feedback right on the extranet, and we look forward to your feedback, I guess, on all these different extended applications. So in summary, we've covered a lot of different topics here, ranging from the system setup, catalogs, components, macros, drawings and reports, analysis and design settings, and then a number of extended applications and how that's set up on the extranet. So now we'll open it up for questions.